up? It's your boy GRHASMO with GRHASMO.com. So, we have here two lenses, okay? Both of these lenses came from Lens Rental, and I want to get a chance to take a look at these. These are both for the RF system, all right? So one is going to be from a company called Rokinon. It's also known as Samyang, which I didn't know, but the other lens is from Canon themselves. All right, so everybody knows that I shoot with the Canon R6, and that's what you guys are looking at me on here. This lens here, or this camera here, is going to be from the Canon SL3. Without further ado, let's get into the box. Here we go. All right. So these were kindly supplied by Lens Rental. I mean, I actually rented them from Lens Rental, but they were kind enough to go ahead and let me rent them. So one thing that I noticed, I've noticed about renting equipment is that a lot of people rent equipment. And by a lot of people, I mean most of the industry. If you're doing film, if you're doing photography, sometimes you may own some of your stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people rent. Lenses would be one of them, because some of these lenses can get really expensive. I saw on someone's video, they had, I think it was like a $12,000 lens. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So here's a tip. With Lens Rental, make sure you hold on to the box. They usually put like packing tape in the box so that once you rent it and you go to send it back, you can put everything right back in here. Now luckily I use FedEx for a lot of the shipping with Lens Rental, so they actually delivered it to the Walmart that had a FedEx inside, and when I go to send it back, I'm going to take it right back to Walmart. It'll be all packaged up. I'll replace the like my address sticker with the return sticker that they have in the box, and you know, keep moving. Press and lift. And there you go, just like I said. So there is the return shipping label and some packing tape to go along with it. As most of you know, with my setup, I'm trying to get into a little bit more studio kind of atmosphere. You know, I want to get a chance to take the camera out and do some documentary style work where, you know, I'm capturing someone else, but I mean, I'm here, so why not try to capture me here? So I'm just trying to make my experience a little bit better. So let's take a look at the first lens. Now this bag, it actually looks a little bit smaller than the other bag. So let's get this out the way. Now as of right now, I don't know which lens is which. I can only assume that this one is the Canon and this one is the Samyang, but until I open it up and take a look, I won't know. Oh, and I was wrong. This guy here, as you can see, is the Canon. I don't know if that's coming through for you, but this here is the Canon RF. It has a little button here. Do not break these. There you go. Now this doesn't look too much different than my 24-105, but it's a nice solid, you know, decent feeling Canon lens. We have the control ring. We also have, I don't know what this is. It's probably the autofocus ring. So control, autofocus, and because it's not a zoom lens, it doesn't have, you know, that zoom feature. This is just a prime lens. Now this is actually the Canon 85mm 1.2, and yeah, not bad. This is actually a macro lens, so the closest that you can get, and it actually says it on the lens. I don't know if that's probably not coming through for you guys, but the closest that you can get is 1.4 1.1 feet, 1.14 or 0.33 meters. So it came with a lens hood. And now let's take a look at the other lens. Now this lens is from Samyang, or Rokinon as it shows here. Hopefully that's coming through for you. It was made in Korea. Now they do twist off. Alright. So let's just look at the size difference. Okay. So the size is the biggest thing that I could see that's different between the two of these. Obviously this one has that red ring, and for anyone who shoots Canon, that red ring, you know, that's the sign of beauty. But this has a autofocus and manual focus switch, but this only has one ring, and it's a pretty big ring, so I assume that this is the focus ring. This is the 85mm 1.4, whereas this one is the Canon Canon 2.0. But this one has top switch here, manual auto, and then stabilizer. So this one I think this one might actually have a few more features than this guy here, because this guy only has one, but it's a 1.4, and I think that this would be better for pictures, and this one might be better for video because this one has the stabilizer. But I'm gonna go do a couple sample shots. Let's open this up. Oh baby, look at that! Look at that! Ooh, come on Canon! Oh, look at that Canon. So it's tiny. So when we go to look at these side by side, one of these is a 2.0, one is a 1.4. You know, not you know, it's bragging rights, but we got to see how the images look when they come out. But this one has a 77 millimeter filter thread. That's what I was looking for. And this one just has a 67 millimeter filter thread. So this one, I'm going to try to get some good pictures this week, and you know, at the end of the week from Lens Rental, I'll let you guys know what I think. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Leave them down in the comment section below. If you are in the tri-state area and you need a photographer, videographer, you know, graduations are coming up, make sure you hit it down below, grhasmo.com. And this is your boy, grhasmo, and I'm out.